Hi, Josh Richardson here. Wow, am I excited that you're willing to take the time to listen to my business idea and let me pitch this to you. I'm really excited for this opportunity. I appreciate you taking the time. I don't want to take too much of your time, so I'm going to go through this PowerPoint presentation pretty quickly, and then I'll leave you a link to the PowerPoint presentation as well, so you can go back through the slides if you have any questions. Just to get right through it, our idea is to start Gracie Ray's online boutique, which we will be selling online type items. And then also we're going to be selling racing apparel, 2PR Racing. The big thing for me, my wife and I have been looking for a way to help support my boy who has a goal of being a professional motocross racer. Costs a lot of money. It's very expensive. We've been looking for a way to supplement our income and take the time to find a way to just support our kids' dreams. My wife had this great idea to start an online boutique, asked me for my help, and so we're going to market this business that all proceeds go to our kids' racing fund. I think this gives a huge value to our friends and family. I'm not a guy to go out and just ask for money. I want to give them a value back for helping us and supporting our family. So we're going to become a dealer of market apparel, which gives us great low overhead, and then we get the items for wholesale, and then we're able to sell them at a markup. We're also going to giveaways that our friends and family will want to support us instead of buying from strangers online. In Driggs, Idaho, where I live, there's not a good opportunity to buy things in town. The closest Walmart's an hour and a half away. So I think this is a great opportunity for us to sell, and people in the valley want to support local businesses. Here's our minimal viable product. We'll have a Facebook page and an Instagram page called Gracie Ray's, a market apparel boutique, and then we're also going to sell racing items on the boutique site as well. A lot of people ask us how they can support Kaysen, and so we're going to sell jackets, hats, shirts with the 2PR logo. It'll have Kaysen's number, which is 15, and then our two other boys that race with us. This is our racing team, 496 and 296 as well. Market sizing, we looked at online boutiques, which is right now an $80 million a year market. Then we went and looked at Facebook, and between the two of us, we have 987 friends. If the average friend of all 987 of those has 338 friends, we're looking at over 330,000 people that we could actually market to if we can figure out a way to not just market to our friends, but market to our friends, our family, and their friends and family as well. And then we're also going to sell our racing apparel and boutiques at farmers markets, which we talked to some people, and they do between $2,500 and $3,000 in sales in a weekend when they do that. So, moving on. We have three customer segments. The first one is the online social media, including our friends and family. Our second one, which obviously our biggest customer pain is Teton Valley does not have a good resource for buying boutique type items. This is a way to solve that problem. And it also helps for holidays and birthdays. They don't have to drive an hour and a half to buy a birthday present. They can shop from somebody they know, not strangers, and then be able to help them. Second part is the 2PR Racing apparel. There's a lot of people that follow his results, follows where we're at, wants to know how he does, what they can do to help. This is a way that not only can we supplement his racing, but we can get his name out there as well. Hopefully pull in some bigger sponsors as well. And the third one is the farmers market. They hold in Driggs, they have a farmers market every Friday in the summers. We're going to get a booth and sell our boutique. And I think this is a good way for our kids to be involved. People can buy directly from our kids. Our kids can be in the booth as well. Our customer relationships. Our first strategy will be offering 10 to 15% off the first purchase people buy from Gracie Rays, and then also 10% off for every person they refer to Gracie Rays and they buy as well. Our biggest keep is making sure that they get what they want. If they have problems, we do the best job we can to make them happy, make them want to buy again. Right now I work, I'm a manager of a company, and that's our biggest thing. We deal with customers every single day, the same ones every day. And I pride myself in being able to make sure that they're happy, they want to come back again, and that they leave knowing that I've got their back and our company has their back. Our distribution channel is pretty simple. We'll be using Market Apparel. When our customer buys stuff, we buy it from Market Apparel. We can either ship it to them or we can ship it directly to our house and they can pick it up, or we can deliver it to them as well. Our key partners, obviously Market Apparel is our first one. Our second one is T-Rex Moto. This is the lady we talked to. They already sell apparel. They actually are in some bigger stores, and they want to market our 2PR Racing on their website, and they want to cross and have us market theirs on our Facebook page and Instagram page, which I think is great. It gives us something else to sell, gives them a way to sell something of ours. I think it'll be a great partnership. Our resources, Jayla Campbell built our logo that you can see. She's also building our Facebook page. She's doing it for free, and she wants it built by March 10th. Donnelly Sports will be the screen graphics that we use, and that's where we're going to buy our racing apparel from. Our key activities, number one, we need to finish the registration with Market Apparel. We've got the okay to become a dealer. We just got to finish the signatures, get that all done, and then the second thing, by March 10th, have our Facebook page up and ready to roll. Oh, and we also have to have our PayPal link to the Market Apparel as well. Our costs, you can see our costs. We have to, there's some weekly costs depending on how much we sell. The good thing is, with Market Apparel, we pay our first fee, which is $500, and then after that, we pay as we buy. The one caveat is we have to do $300 a month with them to keep the dealership. Our revenue, obviously we're getting started late in this year, so it's $30,000 this year. Doesn't seem like a lot, but by April, if we're up and going, maybe by May, ready to roll, these numbers we're hoping by 2019 to double this number, if not triple this number. I think we could triple it to 90,000 in a year, within a year to 2 years at the most. So I know this doesn't seem like a lot, but we have goals. This is a conservative number. I want to over-deliver and undersell. So these are conservative, but I want you to understand where we're at. Our metrics that matter, cost of the racing apparel, we need to make sure we get it for the cheapest we can get it so that we can sell it for the most that we can. We need to make sure that we mark up the boutique items enough. At first we thought it was 20%, but as we did that, one of the biggest pivots we made was to move that to 30 to 40%. We need to know how much the farmer's market is to buy a booth, and then we need to make sure we select the right boutique items for people to buy, and we need to make sure that we keep the PayPal fees as small as we can. Our business environment, I think in the small town we live, they like to support small people, and I think that is the biggest thing that we have, and I think we can help with that. Another note on this slide, I think I heard it in a class that brick and mortar type businesses are going away, and I think online type businesses with lower overhead is going to be the trend that moves forward. So I think we're right in line where we need to be. I think we have the right resources, the right partners, and I think we can make this thing big, which I'm excited about. Some of our strengths, we have low overhead. We can actually price things effectively and entice people to want to buy it because we can sell them at a good price, make them feel good about it. I think our biggest weakness right now is our reach. We need to do a good job of not just getting to our friends and family, but to their friends and family and their friends and family, and building that network. I think that's the biggest thing that we need to focus on. And then our biggest threat is ourselves. We need to make sure that obviously we're going to give everything we can to this business, and I hope you guys understand how excited we are about this and how much we want to make this work, and we need a little bit more investment to make sure this thing goes the way we want. Here's our business model canvas. Obviously, every time we made a pivot, we changed the color. We made a lot of big pivots. The biggest one was the going from 20% to at least 30 to 40%. I think we can do it. We need to be disciplined and making sure we mark up the way we need to. And then, obviously, the market apparel is huge for us. As we looked at it, there's not another market apparel in Idaho. I think we can, with their support and them giving us pricing that we could actually make money on. It was hard for us. We actually looked a lot to find this wholesale online that we could do, and I believe this was an answer to our prayers. So, like I said, some of the biggest pivots, obviously we pivoted on our key partners. We didn't have Donnelly Sports. He's been great, gave us a lot of good ideas. And then on our first canvas, we actually had our costs wrong, and we actually were able to fix that and put our costs and our revenues in the right boxes. And so I hope, let me go back to the business model canvas. I hope you understand that we are so excited about this. I really think with my wife's her great creativity, she's been told so many times how beautiful our house is because of how she decorates. She has a great sense of style. And then with my business side of it, I know we can make this work. We're willing to put in our own money. We're willing to put in the work. All we need is an investor to believe in us. And I promise you this will be a great partnership for us. If you have any questions, please let us know. I will obviously give you a link to this website. I'll include an attachment with the PowerPoint presentation. So if you have any questions, please let me know anytime. Like I said, we could really use your help. Believe in us. We're honest. I have integrity. That's the biggest thing to me. If I had nothing else in this world, nobody could take my integrity away. And so I appreciate your time. I know you're busy. I hope this pitch has made sense and that you're excited about this as I'm so excited about this business, and I hope you can feel that. Thanks again for your time. I really appreciate your time.